The last article is titled Children's Friendship Development, a Comparative Study. Um, this article, I chose it because friendship is important pretty much throughout your life. When you're a child, you set the stage for friendships that could last a lifetime. Um, I know I've seen it in as young as first grade. Children really care about, having friends. And they used to get upset, They would say, Bob is not being nice to me. He doesn't want to be my friend. And they truly get upset. They get hurt. It's kind of the same way when children are like in middle school and high school. They just react differently. Um, there are many benefits of having friendship. You get cooperation skills. You feel involved. You feel like you're a part of society. You have communication skills. Your imagination is expanded. Even your vocabulary. Um, the article kind of compared normal children and children with disabilities. They said that children with disabilities usually have a harder time making friends because they might lack the mental capacity needed to carry out a friendship. Um, it also talked about how parents play a role in friendships. They can either make or break a friendship. If you're a parent, allows you to go to your friend's house and play. You guys can go outside, maybe have sleepovers, go out and hang out places. The friendship may be stronger as compared to a parent who says, no, you can't go over there, or, maybe once a week, or maybe, less than that. The bond, the friendship is not going to be that strong. That can actually hurt a child. Some parents might think they're doing their child a favor by letting them stay at home, but children need time to socialize with other people their age. I don't think a child should be hanging around adults all day. That's just my opinion, though. The authors of this article also discovered 3 pathways in how children are supported by their parents, in developing healthy relationships. The parents also act as supervisors. They provide opportunities, and they help develop those peer relationships. Um, as a teacher of inclusion students, like children that have disabilities and normal students, I would have to be aware of the issues that are going on in my classroom, like if there's any bullying taking place, or people being unfair, or not treating others with respect. That would be a big issue, and I would just have to sit and talk with my class about those type of things, and if necessary, I would have to include the counselor to come and discuss things with the class as far as not making fun of others or hurting someone's feelings. I'm not having an egocentric mind frame. And I would also provide opportunities for my children to form friendships. I can do that by setting groups, small groups, partnered activities. I can switch it up and make sure everybody's hanging out with everybody, not just the same people over and over again, because if you just hang with the same people, you won't get to experience new things. I think that's all that I have to say. Overall, these 4 articles that I chose, they all discussed moral development, which is big, because it seems like in today's society, things are just different than they were back then. There's a lot more violence, and a lot more things are widely accepted that were not back in the day, like drug use and family structure, and just there's so much. And I feel like these articles kind of help see a different point of view on moral development. They had the technology articles, which is big in this current age, and it talked about friendships, which is, there's always going to be different types of friendships, and it's just teachers. We have a lot to do. We have a lot on our plate, and we get it done. We make it happen. I thought all the articles were pretty good. The comparative studies were very informative. Um, and I think I would recommend these for others to read just to brush up on their general knowledge of moral development and things that relate to the development of morals. Um, this is all. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed it.